Hello and welcome back to On Point HQ and the fifth video in the Bolt Action Basics series. In this video we are going to be looking at HQ units and the role that they perform in games of bolt action. When building your bolt action army, most will be led by either a first or second lieutenant. There are support options to take higher ranking officers such as captains and majors, but for this video we'll be using a first lieutenant as our example HQ. So what exactly is the purpose of a HQ unit? Well, it performs as you would expect any HQ or officer to perform in combat. It issues orders, shores up defences, galvanises attacks and rallies sections under their command. Each officer rank has a number of unique ratings, but we will use our first lieutenant here to demonstrate what each of these mean. Morale bonus. This is the additional modifier the HQ will add to any rolls for order tests or morale. Extra orders. This is the number of additional orders the officer can issue when using Snap 2. We will cover this later in the video. Range. This is the range in which the HQ is effective up to when based on their rank. So our first lieutenant has a morale bonus of +2, can issue 2 extra orders when using Snap 2, and has an effective range of 6 inches. So let's see this in action. Here we are in the Western Desert, and this section of SAS raiders have been in the middle of the action and have incurred 3 pins. Now, even as a veteran unit with a base morale of 10, it's going to be difficult to get these guys up and at the enemy. The British player draws a dice and wants to issue an advance order to the section. An order test is required, and the player will need to roll 7 or less on 2d6 for the section to pass the test. But with the first lieutenant within 6 inches, his morale bonus adds +2 to this roll. So instead of rolling 7 or less, the player needs to roll 9 or less. Rolling 8, the order test is passed, a pin is removed and the section can be issued their advance order. The HQ can also use this morale bonus when a section is taking a morale test for taking casualties. With the HQ basics covered, let's have a look at Snap 2. U-Men Snap to Action allows a HQ unit to issue orders to sections within range and have them all activate in the same turn. This can be handy if you need to focus fire on an enemy section or quickly advance units to a new position. So let's see how this works. The second lieutenant is given an advance order. The British player now draws 2 dice from the dice bag, and these can be given to any sections within 6 inches. A fire order is issued to one section and an advance order given to the second. Now that these orders have been issued, they can be resolved in any sequence that the player chooses. For example, the section that was given the advance order moves up, stops and then fires. The section given the fire order remains where they are and opens fire before finally the second lieutenant advances forwards. You need to fully resolve each unit's action before moving on to the next, but these can be activated in any way the player wants them to. This gives the player a certain amount of tactical flexibility and allows them to react accordingly. Other examples of HQ units are medics and forward artillery observation teams. And as with officers, each of these units have different rules and abilities. For more information on these additional HQ units, I would recommend picking up a copy of the Bolt Action Rulebook. Well, I hope you found this latest video in the Bolt Action Basics series helpful. I will leave links to the previous videos below, and I've also created a playlist where the series will be kept. If you have any questions or comments about this or bolt action in general, just leave them down below and I will certainly respond to all comments and questions. But as always, thanks for watching, take care, may your dice roll well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So, bye bye for now.